Hello everybody and welcome back to Black Ops 6, where I forgot that there's new weapons afoot. We're going to be covering the new light machine gun, which, if I recall correctly, is based kind of similarly around the Bruin machine gun from Modern Warfare 2019, which I would be a little upset about because, oh good, they're doing more Modern Warfare 2019 weapons. However, this actually makes sense because this weapon's very old. In terms of, like, it appearing in the 90s. Like, this weapon actually was kind of in the 90s, so I'm not too upset. And we can confirm this, the Bruin, by doing this. Yeah, that's the Bruin. Also, Cinematic 2 gets 200. That's not bad. And then Belt-Fed, obviously. I don't like Belt-Fed that much. It's interesting and a fun little thing, but I don't like it all that much. Let's see. We'll go with this just so that way we have the optic. But yeah, it has been a little bit since I played some multiplayer. I have been grinding it out still. Oh yeah, that's hot. I have been still grinding it out, so don't worry. It's just obviously with my trip, I hadn't really been grinding it out too much. Also, yeah, there's some new modes. There's snipers only, which I might honestly try. That might help out with the sniper grind a little bit. Aim high, which is basically headshots only, so kind of good if you want to go help if you want to help yourself out a little bit. But also, we're gonna be doing Season 5 Mosh Pit because there's 3 new maps: World Mode of Dynasty, or WMD, which is a remake of Black Ops 1, Runway, and Exchange. I believe Exchange is a gunfight map, while Runway and WMD are 66. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping to get Runway, because that is actually from my favorite campaign mission. So I'm hoping to get that. Also, as you can see, since I own the Battle Pass now, I only got Black Cell because of the Griffin finisher. I'm not gonna lie to you, as much as I don't find Black Cell to have much value anymore. The finisher alone that comes with Black Cell base is absolutely god tier. As well as the fact that the Krieg C, I actually need to remember to equip that. This Krieg C ornament is ornament? It's not Destiny 2. This Krieg C blueprint is absolutely gorgeous too. Yeah, and I actually do kind of like Solus. I think Solus is a cool looking character. So far, I will say this, they've been killing it with the Black Cell characters, albeit there's not any good ones other than Rose. So Exchange is the 3v3 map. I kind of don't want to do this map, but I guess if I'm going to pick any one of the 3, I would prefer the new ones. Okay, let's hop on in. Also, it's overdrive. I could take it or leave it. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I just ate and I took my meds, and unfortunately I was drinking flat soda. And that soda still has a bit of fizz in it, apparently. Enough to make me burp. But yeah, the PML 556. I have heard mixed things about this thing, so we're going to be experiencing this as we go for the first time here.
Earn elimination medals to increase your combo score. We've taken the lead. Stay on target.
That's not a great feeling so far. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also a new blueprint for the dissector that actually has tracers, like... So, typically whenever it comes to them giving us blueprints in the Battle Pass, very rarely do they actually have anything special. But this is the first time, at least that I'm aware of, that they have a blueprint in a non-final part of a tier. So, like, I can kind of I'll show it off after this match. Because we're probably we might do 2, given the fact that this is Overdrive, and I really don't like this mode that much. It's fun. I just think it's not as good when you haven't been playing. I usually like to do a warm-up game, but I think I didn't want to do a warm-up game with different weapons since I wanted to try out this one first.
Subjects front. Hostiles done. Here we go.
Reload since I have overdrive. Damn it. So we did... Oh, not that. We did get some attachments already because we have double XP on, so I'm going to take advantage of that. That's also part of the reason why I want to make sure I did this sooner rather than later.
I see you.
Is I'm still working on, obviously, the camo grind in zombies because there's only 2 more weapons that I need. Not counting these new ones. Which is the LC-10, which is almost done, and the... pickaxe are almost done, and then it's basically all from there. It's entirely multiplayer until we get new weapons. Because I actually didn't even look at the roadmap if we're getting anything else after these 2. Obviously Season 6 as well, but after that it's basically all multiplayer and Warzone grind, because I actually have invigoration to do the Warzone grind, especially given Warzone casual exists. Suppressors, so that means we can use this in zombies already pretty well. Or pretty safely. Damn it. Ah! Asshole. But, you bastard. But yeah, I have... Hold on. Bye, Seth Rogen.
Target removed.
Oh, that's a person in game. I'm like, why do I hear music? A fast mag. I will actually probably equip that at least for this one. I know fast mag's kind of pointless on a machine gun, but hey, it's fast mag. It basically turns this thing into an AR. It turns it into the machine gun that Gridlock uses in Siege, so I'll take it.
Single shooter.
No! Dissector! Oh, every time I get killed by it, it is very funny, though. I do appreciate when people use the fun weapons.
We've been infiltrated. There's reports of an infiltrator. Watch your back.
Oh, you cheeky bugger.
Careful. Enemy sleeper spotted. Hostile sleeper agents active. Watch your fire! Eyes on enemy. Watch it. Sniper.
Alright. But yeah, I've had a lot happen over the past... Good lord, that spawn was awful. I've had a lot happen in the past couple weeks. That's why both videos like this haven't been happening, but also just generally why videos have been all over the place. Obviously, I had my big trip. I had my big trip, which ended with me getting engaged, obviously. There's my spring mine kill. I'm like, it's gonna get a kill eventually. So there's that. I've also been trying to do a lot more stream content, because you are new here. I used to mainly stream here on YouTube, but it's just, at least for the time being, until I can reasonably do so, I have started streaming over on the Purple website, whose name starts with the letter T, and sounds like itch. Mostly just because of the easier monetization access. That's mainly the reason why. And if you want to go support me over there, you can do so. You don't even have to do anything other than just leave a follow. I do that. I'm going to be trying to stream at least once or twice a week, so. There's that. But outside of that, I'm also going to be doing, I'm obviously trying to prep record content for, like, ahead of time, so I'm always ahead. But I'm also trying to look for a place to live, so. Both so I can be with my amazing partner, and also, just generally I want to be able to, have some more independence in my life. Also, I think somebody's using that new Action 4 blueprint, which I actually might do a video on. Also, I just walked in my own thermal grenade. Despite knowing I threw it, I still ran into it thinking, oh, it won't go off right away. It didn't land right where I thought it was. Continued to run into it anyway. Oh yeah, so he has it. Yeah, this is the new blueprint that you can get in Warzone.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
Yeah, this blueprint's very cool. It's all part of the Black Ops 7 promotion, which I am probably going to be doing ASAP. In fact, I might actually do it after this video. Maybe I'll do it as a part of a... maybe I'll do it as an actual video, too. I'll do a little video of me trying to at least get the finish... because I want the finishing move. I really want the finishing move. Also, this is a decently big map for a gunfight map. You bitch.
All units prepare for exfil. This one's
Alright, we got it. We did good. This actually wasn't too bad. I actually thought this thing was a lot worse. It definitely feels a little... Oh. I did not know this man had dark matter. Or mid matter, as I've been calling it. Damn, alright. I won't deny that's pretty clean. Doing a good job on that. But yeah, we're gonna obviously hop into zombies, because the whole point of this entire thing is that we do a video in multiplayer, and then we hop into zombies. And test it out in zombies. But yeah, that is so far the overall thoughts. Just an MP. This thing ain't that bad. Honestly, it isn't. I'm going to make a new build for this, for specifically zombies here. So that way it'll make more sense. You guys can get the best stock for it right out the gate. That's good. The camo doesn't really matter. I'm going to be equipping Speedline's Black Cell for zombies, because I do like the look of both of these camos very, very much. And then, obviously, the go-to... Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. I was curious as to why I used the gumball and not, like, Mr. Peak's headphones or any of the other, like, charms for anything else. I used the gumball because it's funny, mostly. Because obviously I could do the Tombs one, I could do Shattered Veil, I could do, obviously the newest one, which is Reckoning, which I believe is a snow globe. Somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is, right there. The Keepsake, the Revelation snow globe. But yeah, we're gonna hop into zombies. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah. See you guys in a moment. I'm gonna do this again where I talk about stuff while I grind out towards pack, as well as use the weapon a little bit, as is. Where I'm mainly gonna be talking about just generally kind of how I've been feeling past couple days, because I've been trying not to let it show too much. But I've been really dealing with a lot behind the scenes that I don't like.
Nexus was obliterated in the Dark Ether.
That I don't really like talking about on camera, because it's like, I don't like necessarily opening up all the way, just because you're here to watch content. You're not here to hear me talk about my problems and stuff like that. But, that being said, I also just still try to put my mental health a little bit more first. Oh, there we go. But, at the same time, I also very much like to pride myself on... Oh, hey, that'll work. Pride myself on being transparent when things aren't going well in my life. And the main thing I want to talk about, at least with this scenario, is the fact that, like, certain games I've been wanting to play, and I actually feel motivated to play them, but then something comes up that makes me not want to do it. Example being, Sonic Unleashed. That series has been amazing to start, but then as the progression system kind of reared its ugly head as being not amazing, I've just been not enjoying that game at all. That's kind of why I'm putting it on effectively on hold for a bit. And I know there's other series I still need to finish, like Danganronpa and Alien Isolation and Outlast. But at least with Sonic Unleashed, that one's not a I'm too scared or too much of a, like, coward to play them. With Danganronpa, it's mainly just, it's a long game. And Persona 5 is just straight up, I'm just not gonna do it, because unless I can get lucky enough to get it back on Game Pass, I'm not gonna be able to do that original save. Even so, it would be more beneficial of me starting fresh anyway, given the fact that that save is not that great anyway. But I probably would do it as a streaming series anyway. That way you guys can experience it along the way. But on top of that as well, there's also the whole, like, obviously now streaming on Twitch. Also, I'm far enough in the video where I can say that now. But obviously, it's not going to be a thing where I'm going to be fully dropping YouTube. I don't plan on doing that. I just want to effectively have a way of having a source of income for content to basically feed back into itself. So, for example, anytime people would donate or sub or bits or whatever, all of that money would basically go right back into making content, or at most, keeping myself alive. Because that's basically what I want effectively streaming to become, is to basically be its own self-sufficient thing, and then inevitably one day it'll be... inevitably one day it will be something that I'm able to provide for myself on just that. That's not my intent, but it's something I want to have access to.
Helping Richtofen is a non-starter. He's a monster. But expunging a terrible mistake from Maxis's record, maybe I owe him.
Head up. I'm going this way because I want to activate the Easter egg song and also gain progress towards the... No, I just want to activate the Easter egg song. That's really about it. Which is right there. I'm not gonna actually activate it. I still need to do the short on that. The only reason why it happens is because I've been busy with work. Where are the... Oh, there they are. Like, where are the classes? I don't want them to blow up because I want their arms. There we are.
This rogue scientist the security chief warned us about, Panos, if he's against the director, how bad can he be?
I had the same thought. But if I have learned one thing, the enemy of my enemy is not always my friend.
Yeah, and also, the other things I want to do is I want to try and do solo Easter egg runs on all the maps. Because I haven't done those yet. I haven't done any Easter egg solo in this game, which I do feel kind of ashamed of, the fact that I'm kind of slacking on that, because I like doing them. Solo Easter eggs have always been fun. But, here's the thing. A lot of people say, oh, these Easter eggs are so easy. They're really not. Either that or I'm just getting worse. Then again, I always say that, I've always been saying this, and I don't like touting it constantly, but, like, if BO3's Easter egg difficulty were how these Easter eggs were, people complain they're too easy. I'm gonna be flat and honest, because I'd say the hunt themselves wasn't that easy, but the overall Easter eggs themselves are way too easy in comparison to what we have now. Because I would find these Easter eggs, I find these Easter eggs not harder, I find them more, I wouldn't say that these are easier, but I would definitely not say they're harder either. I'd say they're a little bit more on par with BO3, maybe a little bit more on par with BO4 in some cases, mainly Terminus. But
I had some Swedish magazines you should definitely not look at.
Ah, thanks for the warning. I'm sure you only bought them for the articles.
Ooh, that could be big. Not that I'm going to use it. Hello. Really? You're going to make me go all the way upstairs to the others? Okay, well, I guess I'll go F myself. Now, from what I've heard, this thing has a unique pack-punch ability in comparison to the other LMGs, but it's not necessarily a great one. That's mainly what I want, like, doing the zombies portion of this for, is because of the unique pack abilities. That is what I'm looking for. Because I'm going to do this. Grab this. Grab this.
No idea how long it's been sitting there.
Over here. Grab ammo. Sprint, 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 sprint. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to get it. Blah, 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 blah. Free 2K. Free 2K points. Let's go.
What did I just pop? Your thorax? Your head? Never mind.
Okay, make sure there's at least one.
What? This old thing came away in me handgov.
And then that means the one in here has to be the one that gives me the stuff. Yippee. And then while that sets up, we'll head over here. Watch this give me, like, a pack 3 crystal, because I know it can. They can give you a lot. Decoy.
Decoy out.
And then hit that. I'm going to go get Jug. There's a free perk Easter egg that I also want to try and do this video, but we're here to pack a bunch of stuff, so. Get Jug.
5,000 grams of carbs.
We're doing a pack punch video on this thing, so it's, or not pack punch video, but we're doing the weapon video, so it doesn't need to be done in the video, but you'll see.
Lovely mood lighting.
God, I love this room, by the way.
Welcome to sub-level 10. Reactor stability is hanging on by a thread. Get to work.
Shut up, Richtofen.
Excellent. You even managed to not make things worse. Give them time. They always do.
That should take some pressure off the system.
That is the antithesis of a good reaction.
What have you done? The deterioration is accelerating. I'm seeing significant improvements in system stabilization.
Right there, that should do it, right? All but one. Also, yeah, I still find it very hard to believe, by the way, that I managed to go the entirety of my trip. Because, if you're curious, I went to my convention trip the day this map came out. Like, the map was out. Also, the map was out. And I went on my trip and managed to stay unspoiled for all 4 days. Technically 3. Before coming back, not only playing the map, but also doing the Easter egg. I hadn't still gotten spoiled. So the reaction that you guys saw, like, a couple days ago, or a few days ago, to the cutscene, that's genuine reaction. I had no idea that was happening. Also, this is called the Veni Vidi Vici, which I believe is I came, I saw, I conquered, right? There's also even the Nine Gauntlet. Nine Gauntlet? Nine Gauntlet, anyone?
I regret all.
Yeah, this. Again, also, by the way, this game was so good.
I can finally have a life. Do not try to take that from me.
But yeah, let's see what this thing's pack ability is. I can't really tell what it is right out of the game. Let's see.
When she knew all along it was impossible. All I
Is it like the hammer where it's fast to start and then slows down? It is. I kind of like that. Like, yeah, it's not amazing, but I've always liked the hammer over the RPD. That's what I will say. That's one thing I do miss from classic zombies, or as I've been calling it, retro zombies, because it's funnier. It makes people angrier. Is the classic pack-a-punch shooting noise, where it sounded a lot more like a laser.
Gravity conditions reverting to normal levels.
Oh my god, this thing is cooking. It's great tier. It's great tier pack 1 on round 8, and it's obviously cooking.
Be in turmoil about whom to help should we regain control of the Sentinel artifact.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards helping Richtofen. Correction, helping his poor wife and child, and then finding her a good divorce lawyer.
Oh my god, I can't get over this. This is so good. I'm so in love with this machine gun. Can you tell I really like a certain archetype of weapons, that being weapons with a lot of bullets? So like PDW 57, P90, most machine guns that are decently fast, feeling like the Fang.
It feels like all my troubles have melted away.
Obviously now this thing feels very nice. I don't know if people are... I understand in multiplayer it's not amazing, but this thing don't feel that bad. At least from what I experienced, it doesn't feel that bad. It might be one of those things where it feels worse when it has no attachments, but it feels better when it does. That'd be my guess, but this thing's pretty good. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys next video or live stream of whatever I said to make. Have everybody stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Should be going up on Friday, so I will see you guys tomorrow with the first episode of a new series. That being RoboCop Rogue City. See you guys next time. Everybody, stay safe.